solution is not to take Africans and move them to Europe. The solution is to free Africa from certain Europeans who exploit it and allow these people to live off what they have.
Grand rising kings and queens from Africa and across the ocean. Before we begin, I want to thank you. Thank you to every soul watching, whether in Africa, whether in diaspora, or still finding their way. I love you so much. Right now, what we are witnessing in Burkina Faso is not just political change. It's a birth of new African spirit. Now, Burkina Faso has become a symbol of true liberation. That's reality. Today, I'm diving into something deep. How the citizens of Burkina Faso are protecting their revolutionary president, working for free, like building roads. The citizens are working for free to build their own country. And this is a clear message to the West. The West are so much scared because of this. They have never seen something like this before. They thought that Africans' minds is asleep, but they are woke. Now, before we continue, watch these clips here and then we come back.
In a country called Burkina Faso, way over in West Africa, something amazing is happening right now. About 20,000 women have put down their cooking stuff, their market baskets, and their school books. Instead, they've picked up shovels and wheelbarrows. They're not doing this for money. They're not doing it to become famous. They're doing it because they really, really love their country. This isn't a made-up story from a movie. It's real. These women are regular mums, grandmas, students and farmers. They've decided to change their country, little by little, with their own hands.
The old people of Burkina Faso are really committed to help in the construction of the roads.
People are saying that, oh, in Burkina, inside Burkina, you guys don't like your president.
No, it's not true. It's not true. That is that you see people sleeping on the street because of the president.
What do you mean? People sleep on the street because of the president?
The Waiya people. There are people who gather every night to the Carrefour. Roundabout. Yeah. If there is something, they will call the people to come out.
I heard that you all sleep on the street just to protect your president. Is it true?
Okay, first of all, it's because of the love they have for the country.
Because of what?
The love.
The love for the country? Okay.
And also, imagine they're sitting here and the president just passed and see them. That's kind of motivate the president. This is why they decided to go out and to be like, oh, if something happened in the country, they have to be alerted so they can react immediately in order to protect the president.
When did this idea begin?
So he said when IBRAHIM Traoré became president, they knew that the country has enemies.
Wow.
So that's why the population started thinking, what can we do to help our president to make our country develop?
Are they military men?
No.
You're civilian?
Civilian,
So does it mean that each and everyone in here is not being paid?
Yeah, they're not.
For the love of your country? For the love of your president?
They are not paid. Some of them are trainers and sailors.
Okay.
Some of them have their own work. So in the day, they work, and at night, they come here.
Today, the people of Burkina Faso have confidence in their government.
Burkina Faso native doctors. So all of the native doctors in Burkina Faso and the witches, they are all come together to protect IBRAHIM Traoore. So I told you IBRAHIM Traoore is the chosen one. Everyone, even the bird, want to protect IBRAHIM Traoore. So they are saying if this fight is physical, it has a spirituality side. Okay, and they'll start attacking Ivory Coast, the president of Ivory Coast, Ouattara. He's not like you. Hey, so France and America better stay out of Burkina Faso business, so because the native doctors are coming out for you. No, my ancestors are from Burkina Faso. What do they think? Let me know.
Welcome back. So let me start. In Burkina Faso, this country for decades has suffered under French colonial legacy and exploitation from French. But something revolutionary is happening in Burkina Faso. And it's touching all the African countries. The people are standing up, not in protest, but in participation. And they are doing what many African governments failed to do for decades. They are rebuilding their own country with their bare hands. Yes, you heard me right. And guess what's happening? They are not asking for foreign aid. They are not waiting for IMF loans. They are not begging France or America. They are saying that we will build our own roads, we will defend our president, we will grow our own food, and we will rise without any help from the West. Recently, over 20,000 women, that's the report I'm getting, over 20,000 women in Burkina Faso volunteered to work for free, building infrastructure, supporting soldiers, and growing food to support the revolution. Now, I want that to sink in. 20,000 women said we will work for free because we believe in this movement. And that is a definition of unity. That is a definition of patriotism. That is African power. It is African spirit. Those are women. Let me talk about the youths. The youths are out there on the street, not burning tires, but building and protecting their president. They are the security of their president. Constructing, volunteering, protecting IBRAHIM Traoore, a leader who they see not just as a president, but as a symbol of African resistance. Now, you might ask yourself, why are they doing all this for free? Why such sacrifice? Let me tell you the pure truth of what is happening. For too long, Africans were told they couldn't govern themselves. We were told that we needed Western help. They are our saviors. We were told that our own people will fail us. But what Burkina Faso is proving right now is that the biggest lie ever told to Africans. And this lie was that we were powerless without the West. These people of Burkina Faso have suffered. Burkina Faso is not a rich country. They have endured terrorism and political instability. But even with all that, they are showing the world that when Africans unite around a common goal, not even the strongest empire can stop them. Uniting in a common goal. And this common goal is kick out colonial influence, empower African youth, protect the land, culture, and future of the people, build an independent Africa. That is the common goal that we need to support as Africans. We need to unite on it. And that's why they are working for free. Because this is not just about today, it's about rewriting a destiny of generations. Captain IBRAHIM Traoore to the West is seen as a threat, a military strong man, but for his people, he is something else. And they said, we will not allow Captain Traoore to leave power. In Kenya, we are testing Kasongo to go, Ruto must go. But in Burkina Faso, they are out here saying that we need IBRAHIM Traoore to stay. He is the first leader in decades who refused to kneel to France. He is the youngest African head of state and yet the most feared by Western elites. The reason why he's feared is because Traore speaks with courage. He tells the truth. He empowers the people, not foreign corporation. He refuses aid with strings attached. Like IMF, they give us aid, but they need something from us. World Bank, they give loans, but they need something from us. When America want to help you, they will need something from you. When France want to help, they will need something from you. IBRAHIM Traore gives hope to Africa, gives hope to Africans, gives hope to Black Americans. And that's why Black Americans have decided that they will come and support this. In his speeches, he doesn't sound like a puppet. He sounds like Thomas Sankara. He sounds like Kwame Nkrumah. He sounds like Patrice Lumumba. The spirit of our fallen leaders, they are alive in him. And that's why the people are ready to give their lives for him. In fact, there were citizen patrol that were formed to protect him. Imagine that. Ordinary people forming human shield around their leader because they know he's the key to their future. The West can't understand that because the West creates fear, not love. They don't get loyalty like this. But Africa is showing this in a different model. Leadership based on service, sacrifice, and truth. Africa is rising. No more West. We are rising. No more West. Now, this is the spirit. It is not just in Burkina Faso. It is spreading. It is spreading. You can feel it in Mali. You can feel it in Kenya. You can feel it in Niger and Congo, Ghana, Senegal. Africans everywhere are saying no more West. No more colonization in disguise. No more IMF handcuffs. No more NATO bombs in Libya. No more stealing our gold, our oil, our people. Burkina Faso may be the spark, but the fire is African. The fire is African, and it is burning fast. The youths are watching. They see Captain Traore just as a Burkina Faso hero, but the youths, they see Burkina Faso as an African hero. When you come here across Nairobi, Kenya, you will see his picture all over. People on the t-shirts, on the matatus, on the vehicles. He is a symbol of African sovereignty, of African liberation, of African Pan-Africanism. The youths are inspired to resist, to organize, to build, to lead, because once Africans stop fighting each other and start fighting for each other, the game is over for colonial powers. The empires are going to fall. And the West is reacting. The West is reacting because this, what you are seeing, it has shaken the West. They didn't expect this. They thought African people would be too poor, too divided, too scared to stand up. But when women are working for free and build the roads, when youths are protecting their leader with their own lives, when even in the rural families are saying we will grow food for our army, the West is panicking. They have tried every trick. They have tried every trick to stop this. Economic suppression, sanctions, media propaganda, threats of intervention, bribing African elites. Even Ruto is trying so hard to bring Traore down. But you know what? It's not working anymore because Africa is no longer led by scared politicians. It's now led by the people. And when the people lead, no empire can stop them. Yes. You will see CNN say Burkina Faso is unstable. You will hear these other media call them anti-democratic. You will hear France pretend they care about terrorism. But we see through it because the West isn't afraid of instability. They are afraid of African stability without them. What we are witnessing right now is not just political change. This is Pan-African revolution, the dream of Marcus Garvey, the dream and the vision of Thomas Sankara, the prophecy of Patrice Lumumba. It's happening in our lifetime. I'm so happy to live a day like this, that I'm watching this. I got the news. I see Traore. I see the people of Burkina Faso. I go on social media. I see they are supporting him. I'm so happy I'm living at this time. Burkina Faso is the heartbeat right now, but the soul of Africa is rising. Black people across the world are waking up, from Chicago to Accra, Johannesburg to Atlanta, Kinshasa to Kingston. And do you know what are they saying? That we are done begging and we are building right now. Young Africans are refusing to go to Europe. Diaspora brothers and sisters are coming home. And more importantly, the people are leading the change. Not politicians, not NGOs, not foreign powers. It is the people. When I talk, this is not about hatred. It's not about revenge. It's not about blaming other forever. It is about freedom, dignity. It's about finally owning our destiny. Africa doesn't hate the West. Africa just refuses to be owned by it. We want partnership, not puppets. We want peace, not poverty. We want trade, not theft. So we don't hate the West. Just step back. Your time is now. Step back. Just step back. And we must speak his name. The father of Burkina Faso, true independence, a revolutionary who renamed the country from Upper Volta to Burkina Faso, the land of upright people. He didn't just fight with weapons. He fought with vision, with ideas, with dignity. And now, decades after his assassination, his very people, or the very people he once uplifted, have returned to finish what he started. And this, who is leading, is Captain IBRAHIM Traore. Many are calling him the spiritual son of Sankara. Like Sankara, Traore wears military fatigue, but speaks the language of the people. Like Sankara, he refuses foreign and builds internal power. Like Sankara, he believes true African liberation begins when people believe in themselves. And that's why this movement is so powerful. Burkina Faso is not investing something new. They are reclaiming what was stolen, the dream of Thomas Sankara. This isn't politics. It's not political. This is justice for a fallen hero. And every woman who volunteers, every child that chants Traore's name, every youth who speaks up a shovel instead of a gun, every youth speaks a shovel instead of a gun. And they are doing it in Sankara's name. Let's not downplay this. Working for free in this economy, in this poverty, in this danger, that's not normal. That's love. And it shows that the people believe in something bigger than themselves. You have women barefoot in the village saying that I will carry bricks, I will dig trenches, I will plant food because my country needs me. Godi. Unaongea kwa sauti bwana. Na ni confused. So, the women are out there saying that they will carry bricks, they will dig trenches, they will plant food because my country needs me. The youths are out there not getting paid, saying that we will guard the president, we will build schools, we will die before we let the West take back control. And this is not just patriotism. This is a deep spiritual connection to the land. And that's a level of awareness and consciousness the world didn't expect to see from Africa. But we are seeing it right now. They are doing what the West workers will never do. They are doing what the Western workers will never do. They are doing what many in our own countries wouldn't dare to do. They are showing all of us that when the people love their leader and trust their mission, nothing is impossible. Let me speak directly now to my family around the world. Black Americans, Caribbeans, Nigerians, Kenyans, Africans at large. This is not just Burkina Faso's story. This is our story. Burkina Faso is doing what we all talked about. We have marched, we have posted hashtags, we have complained about the system, we have called out corruption, but Burkina Faso has gone beyond talk. They have taken action. And they are sending a message to all of us that if you want change, you have to be willing to sacrifice for it. You want liberation in the US, you want Black Wall Street again, you want land, dignity, respect, then you need to do what Burkina Faso did. To unite, to organize, to build, and to protect your own. Okay? In Kenya, our youths are learning from this. Okay? And they are doing it. So Burkina Faso is not just setting the bar. They are daring us to rise for it. Okay? And the West is scared. Let me tell you, they are scared. Why? Because it's not just about losing gold mine. It's not about losing military base. It's about losing control over African mind. So if Africans start believing they can build roads without loans, if women start organizing without NGOs, if soldiers protect their countries without UN forces, then the whole lie collapses. The lie that says Africa needs Europe. The lie that says Africa is always behind. The lie that says only Western democracy works. Burkina Faso's fear is being feared. It is tearing down those lies. And every time they do, a Western bank panics. A European embassy files a report. A Western media house spins a news headline. But it's too late. The awakening has begun. Okay? And don't get it twisted. This is not just political. It's not just about military. It's not just even just about economy. This is spiritual, because for centuries, colonization wasn't just about stealing land. It was about stealing the African soul, convincing us that we were inferior, making us ashamed of our names, making us worship their gods, while they enslaved us. But now Africans are waking up spiritually. They are reconnecting with ancestors. They are honoring leaders like Sankara. They are moving in unity. And when the people reconnect spiritually, they become unbreakable. And that's why no drone, no bribe, no sanction can stop what's happening in Burkina Faso. Because it is not just revolution of guns, it's the revolution of spirit. Okay? This is what I've decided to talk today. Tell me what you think in the comment section about this video. Okay? Until next episode, peace out.